Everybody, I'm crazy excited because yesterday I tried something which was putting the chickens out, and today I did it again, and look at them eating the grass. Hey buddies. And everyone says they'll tear up your entire garden, everything. Time will tell. Look, I just couldn't bear it. I built an extension for their thing. It was a bit bigger. I built like a little cabin at the back, and they were happy for a while. Just, they're fucking about, they're fighting. Anyway, yeah, I built an extension here. I built this extension, and they're living in that. It's got a cool little, this is a fence, a gate. I was going to make that a peaked roof because using this piece and this piece and put them up and make a cute little roof. But now I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I'm happy letting them out every day. I'm obviously still going to have to build something for them. Look how they live now. Hello. Hello girls. Chrissy and Riri. They follow me everywhere now. You know, I am the treats man.
It's a bit of a majestic scene you're capturing out here. Little blondies.
They're too pretty. Fluffed up.
Show up.
Oh, and I like this. They're like the little seeds lolly on the end of the grass there.
Oh yeah. So
And it's so cute seeing them peck at those
They're
little ones. Yeah.
Can I put something on?
Free ranging organic chickens. How much they're eating is just so awesome. Look at this. I'm not gonna have to buy ridiculous feed or anything because they're munching away. Exploring. They're Bear Grylls, Lauren.
Huh?
They're being Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
They're living off the land.
Oh, I put that on for an hour and 13 minutes.
Okay.
It's not okay, really. You have nothing to wear tonight? Oh, shit, Sherlock.
Sorry dudes, that's just Lauren and some of our domestic life happening there in the middle of this video. But how good are these dudes? Oh, I'm going to peck at some of that moss there on that. Oh yeah, I'm going to have a peck at this. What are you pecking? I'm pecking this. There is a whole yard here, mind you, for them to destroy. I got my beans, carrots, tomatoes, strawberries, radish, comfrey, parsley over here. Here we've got yellow currant tomatoes, a couple of potatoes, lots of broad beans, excellent broad beans, cracking. A couple of beautiful little lettuce in the corner. They might need to be transplanted or transplanted, depending on where you're from. And everyone's seen these, but the cucurbit's coming up. A couple more little cute, where is it? Yeah, little pollinated ones, little fresh fruits, whatever they are. This, I'm now thinking some sort of brassica has come up. Cabbage or something, and that's nice and dense along the centre of that. This is one of the broccolinis, I'm sure. They've come up kind of everywhere. One there. And one over there. And look, here's the beautiful broccolini. It's pretty cool, hey? Yellow currant tomatoes. The beautiful little lettuces. Perfect lettuces. These have had heaps of leaves removed from them. That's why they're not so huge looking. More broad beans, tomatoes. You can see we've eaten heaps of the spinach from Craig and Chloe. Thanks, Craig and Chloe. Eating lots of that. The little peas, these are almost ready. Oh, I'm going to get this one right now for Lolly. She'll trip out. Baba! First pea. She won't let me film her. But first juicy pea. And we'll go back to see what the chickadees are doing. You know what they're going to be doing? Eating heaps of grass. Oh, and pecking at flower heads. This is real free ranging. What are my eggs made from? Oh, just a mixture of spiders, lizards, flower heads, mosses, like gourmet a la carte mosses, gourmet grubs, and that's why my eggs will taste the best. You can actually see they're perched up on this, that's what they're liking. It's a little woody outcrop. You can put you wouldn't believe how overjoyed they are. I'm sure they're overjoyed. As soon as they see my feet though, they'll suck. Hello.
Ooh, silly things.
It's
It's just been cleaned.
They thought you had a food bucket line.
No. Nothing for them. Bastards. Bloody feed themselves. Never made me a meal. Never made me a breakfast.
Well, they
I
will.
like cop fucking two for ones.
They're
My
gonna.
fucking suit.
They're gonna make you eggs. She's a bit rough. Here's the chickens chickening outside their house. Having an epic scratch-a-thon here. Loving all the compost that's come out the side. I was actually going to flick this little layer of compost back into the top, thinking that it would be quite rich. And now the birds have come along and flicked it everywhere. But I'm happy. They're finding something like they're liking there to eat. Must be full, which means, oh, look at that. Just ate a little clover. They're going to be the healthiest chooks. They're eating a clover like a cutie. What did you get? Is that a worm? I'll see you back on the video. So yeah, you can see their old cage and their little pot that they used to cuddle up together in. But now they're roaming free. And they haven't run off yet, or flown off. They haven't totally destroyed the garden, as people have warned. I did find a big roll yesterday of rusty old chicken wire, which is just epic. It was on the way out to Campsey's shopping centre to vote actually, and there was a big roll of chicken wire, which is exactly what I need to top some of these things off. Or what I'm thinking I might do is just put little ones. People have said this too. You end up putting the fence around your gardens as opposed to around the chickens, because you want to let them roam free and dig and scratch and process everything in the areas surrounding. Look what they're doing, they're making a real mess. Alright, see you later dudes. What would be awesome, and I saw one of these chickens almost do this a second ago, is if they could find their way around the fence to the wood chip and start digging away at that, and they could get all of the weeds that encroach up on the edges of the garden. And I know you can't train a chicken, right? But if they could just do the edges and get all those grass seeds that come up, like these bastards over here, and that is actually their favourite food too, they love that, and leave the lettuce alone over here, and that would be the business. Oh, see, one of them almost just came around the corner then. They'll find it when they run out of this patch here. Hopefully they'll keep coming up and around and process the areas between the gardens. I know it's a wishful thinking, eh? Bye bye. Oh dudes, I just saw one of these get a worm, and I know maybe I'm getting a little bit clucky about my chickens, but it was just the best thing to see. And look how hard they're scratching. I mean, if these were meat chickens, you can already imagine how much bigger those thighs would be or whatever. They're not just sitting there being lazy chooks. Look how excited they get. Healthiest chooks. Digging and scratching. You get in there, you'll see one get a worm eventually. This is also exciting as far as the soil must be going well. What are chickens eating when they're going for compost? I'm going to try to get some close-up footage here. They're pretty hard, they move about a bit. And they're so fast. So it can be hard to see what they're actually even going for in there. for them, and they are both getting worms. They just got 3. Dogs, you just ate your own feather. Two chickens exploring. I hope they don't get out. They just had a bit of a look through the neighbour's fence there. I wasn't enjoying it. They stayed on their side though. Look, now they're... See, they're meant to be an Asian bird. They don't mind, it seems, falling through the bamboo here.